Ngoro crater is most likely directly based on the Ngorongoro crater in Tanzania. The Ngorongoro crater is the world's largest, inactive, intact, and unfilled volcanic caldera. Gorefiend probably has the record for most deaths in WoW lore. Being the first Death Knight, he was introduced with one death, then died again in Warcraft 2, was brought back to life and became a boss in Black Temple for no reason and died a third time, then dies a fourth time in Hellfire Citadel as Gorefiend. He was also defeated at the end of the Arkham Dune dungeon, but wasn't actually killed. And I guess he is technically an alternate timeline version, but whatever. The character itself has been killed 4 times. Originally, World of Warcraft only had 6 races. Trolls and gnomes were added in later development. In vanilla WoW, a top raiding guild once lured the world boss Kazak into Stormwind, who had an unlimited ranged AoE shadow bolt that had shot when enraged. By the time it was cut into Stormwind, it was obviously enraged, and one-shot everyone in Stormwind. Every time he killed someone, he healed up a little bit, so it was almost impossible to kill him. And Kazak killed all the NPCs as well as the players in Stormwind. It got so bad that Blizzard had to actually reset the server to put Kazak back where he came from, and then gave him a maximum follow distance. Priests once had a bug that basically allowed them to scale vertical cliffs. If they caught themselves on an edge and cast Levitate, you could continuously creep up as far as you wanted. When the Burning Crusade first came out, hunters could misdirect friendlies in neutral goblin cities and attack the guards, making the guards kill the misdirected target. There used to be a bug where the shaman's Fire Nova totem would do damage to friendly players if you logged off while it was out. This allowed shamans to kill low-level players in major cities of their own faction. Originally, Outland was going to be a zone included with vanilla WoW. That's why it was possible to glitch to an unfinished version of Hellfire Peninsula in vanilla WoW. Forsaken, created after Cataclysm, are just random humans raised by Sylvanas, and not citizens of Lordaeron like what made up most of the Forsaken before the fall of the Lich King. The Abyssal Maw raid was supposed to be an underwater raid in Cataclysm, and even has its raid entrance in the game, but was never actually implemented. People have been able to dig up what Blizzard had made of the raid before they scrapped it, and it seemed like it was going to be an entirely underwater raid. With how much players complained about the underwater zone Vashir, it's no wonder they scrapped this unique idea. If you fly past the fatigue zone in the ocean, eventually you'll come up against the end of the zone, except in Gorgrond. If you're flying into the ocean where Farlon was supposed to be, and where it was in an early Warlords alpha builds, the ocean just goes on and on, way longer than anywhere else in the game, meaning they simply removed the island and replaced it with water. So there's just a giant, huge empty space of water off the shore of Gorgrond where Farlon was supposed to be.